Americans of Reddit, what places in America should foreigners avoid at all cost? Steaming acidic hot springs in Yellowstone. Right now. Vermont. Anywhere south in the summertime. It's too fucking hot. Pueblo, Colorado. Avoid large chain restaurants. The best food in America comes from small owner-operated businesses. Go where you want. My country is absolutely gorgeous. Especially the national parks. Just 2 pieces of advice. For the love of all that is holy. Stay away from the F***ing wildlife. Seriously. The cute fluffy bison would sooner gore you than take a selfie with you. Don't tell us how awful our healthcare system is. We know. The poor sections of every large city. That's where the overwhelming majority of crime happens. I'll say it. Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge. TN. Too many people. And it's a huge tourist trap. While the Smoky Mountains are beautiful, you can enjoy less crowded scenery by staying in North Carolina and visiting the park around that side. Also, the Cherokee National Forest is magnificent. Edit. I live a few hours from there, which is why I mentioned it. Dollywood is about the only reason I'd go up to visit. I live close to many great hiking areas in national forests, so I have no need to see the national park, where I can't even bring my dog. It's just not worth it to point someone in that direction if they're visiting. I'll tell them to go to different areas. Any tourist place will be a money trap. Crowded and underwhelming. Unfortunately, lots of cool stuff in the US just turns into a business with bizarre gift shops. With unrelated gifts. San Bernardino, California at night with no money, walking and waving, screaming obscenities at police officers. The Kensington area of North Philadelphia. Don't. Just don't. Northern why? Because that's where I live and I don't like people. Gary, Indiana. Makes East St. Louis look like a resort. And just to be clear, don't go to East St. Louis either. Avoid going to one location thinking another location across the country is a short trip. Gary, Indiana. Americans should avoid it as well. The deserts of the Southwest. Unless you're prepared for it and understand the dangers of that environment. It isn't uncommon for us to get folks from Europe, typically Germany for some reason, who decide to go hiking at the worst times of the day without enough water. Some of them die. It's really easy to get dehydrated and possibly die even in safe areas. And the danger can sneak up on you. Edit. Hey. Wow. I didn't expect this comment to blow up. Let it be said here that I love and welcome our overseas tourists. You guys are awesome. And I appreciate the opportunity to recommend restaurants and local sites because I get to see my home through new eyes. I'm very much a hospitality-focused person. And can really geek out when I'm asked for advice by an out-of-towner. Edit 2. No. Seriously. I like Germans. I've had a couple of close German friends. And have family living full-time in Germany at present. They're neat people. No. I have no idea why they hike around in the desert like that do. If you're in a national park, listen to what the caution signs say and don't venture off of paths. One is because of wildlife and the other is because humans don't need to ruin everything in nature just to get a photo. Also, don't fall into the Grand Canyon. You will die. Anywhere with a rainforest cafe and a wax museum on the same street is a tourist trap. Edit. I love how many people keep guessing what city I'm talking about and no guess has been the same. Trenton, New Jersey. It's the state capital. There is a good museum. But it looks like a bombed-out looted shithole, and I won't even stop at red lights while in Trenton. We should really have a thread asking Americans where non-Americans should visit. Americans generally travel within the U.S., so we know the best places to go.